Lately, I've been thinking. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on how university life is going, sort of thing. I've been here about probably over a month now. I don't know, I don't count, so but I think it's been over a month, like 5 or 6 weeks or something. But yeah, and I've got a few points to tell you about what I did not expect when I moved here. There are quite a few things that like sort of got me by surprise, if that makes any sense. And yeah, I think it might be really useful to those of you who are thinking about moving to university in the next couple of years or even after that. If you're really excited and you're still in high school to move to uni, this is the video for you. Because there are a few things that like I didn't know coming here that sort of took me aback, I suppose, when like I first found out. So yeah, let's just get straight on to the video. So the first point that I didn't realise when I came here is that they don't really track your attendance as such. So when I was at college, if I missed a single, I don't know, class or whatever, if I missed a single class, they'd like ring me up asking why and stuff. But honestly, when you come to uni, I don't think they're really, they don't track every single student down. I think that's because like there's quite a few students that don't like attend lectures for whatever reason, whether that's like a job or whatever's going on. If you have a good reason not to attend, then fair enough. Because I actually missed my first ever lecture and seminar because of the freshers flu, and I emailed my lecturer, and I don't know, he only mentioned, because I asked him if he could let me know like when the lecture recording would be up, and he replied about that, but then he didn't really mention my attendance, so I don't think it really counts for anything. So since then I've not really been in touch with any of my lecturers about a seminar or whatever, a lecture or seminar, unless that class is like really important. So for example, if they like want to connect you up to some online reading or whatever. But I would say please still attend if you can. Don't just skive off, because it's only going to be harder for you when it comes to catching up. Because if you keep on like putting it off, if you don't turn up to lecture in the first place and then you keep on putting off catching up, then eventually it's all going to sort of build up, and you don't really want that. So I'd recommend still attending. Like, I'm not going to say just skive off whenever you want, but don't worry if you can't go to a lecture, because they can you can like catch up with the online recordings and that. So yeah, and because I think it applies to every uni about the lecture thing, about the lectures being recorded, so it's this should apply to wherever you want to go. Another thing that I didn't know is that when you apply, if you get a maintenance loan through, because most students who come to university apply for a maintenance loan and then the other one, the tuition fee loan. But with the maintenance loan, what I didn't realise is that you get paid in like 3 instalments. I didn't really know how often you would get paid the loan. But yeah, just so you know, you get paid on 3 different occasions. So I got paid my first loan probably just after I moved in, probably about a week after or something like that. So just make sure you get you're financially okay until you get that loan through. So this point is specific this point is specific to halls. So if you're thinking about going to live in halls, this is one thing that I didn't expect, and it might even be that it's more specific to just Derby, to just my university and where I'm living, because I'm with Student Living or whatever you call it, that company, and when it comes to where I'm living, So one thing I didn't know coming to like live in halls is that they test a fire alarm only like once a week, and they don't even test it at a ridiculous time either. I didn't think they'd be testing it like that often, sort of thing, because like when I went to school and college, they'd only test the fire alarm like once every, I don't know, once every few months probably. But when it comes to halls, they do test it once a week. That might be different for different universities, but I feel like it might be the same across the board. Just, I don't know, just because of safety regulations or whatever you call it. But don't worry, they're not going to test it at a ridiculous time if you move here. Normally, I'll normally be up and ready by the time they test it. I think usually it's probably about midday-ish. So yeah, don't worry if you like, because mine gets tested on a Tuesday, so at first I was like, I didn't even read my poster thing because like they gave me a poster, you know, that red thing in the background there. Yeah, that was there when I moved in, and it tells you when they test the fire alarm, and I didn't read it. So on the Tuesday, it sort of took me by surprise when this fire alarm started going off. But then 10 seconds later, it like went off again, and then I read this poster, and it was like, oh yeah, if it lasts more than 10 seconds, then I'd be worried. There's actually a fire, you need to get out. But no, yeah, so make sure you know the sort of procedures about the fire alarms and all that sort of stuff, so you don't get taken aback quite like I did at first. So if you're really keen to get involved with the careers service, because I know a lot of people like to apply for and a lot of people come to university for work placements and stuff like that, as well as a degree obviously. And one thing I didn't know is that you can get involved with the career service right from the start, so you don't have to sort of wait until your placement year in year 3 is to start developing your CV. My university specifically, they do drop-in sessions for CVs and stuff like that, so if you wanted to apply to any internships during your year, and then you can, and they'll make sure that it fits around your studies, so you really don't have to wait until your 3rd year to have a work placement, because right from the start they will sort of offer you sort of internships and all that sort of stuff. You'll get emails through probably. That's what I do. I get quite a lot of I get quite a lot of emails through about any new sort of placements. That's for this university. I'm not sure about all the others again, but another reason why it came to Derby, I guess. So yeah, I'd say get involved right from the start, get as much work experience as you can before, you know, you get to your actual placement year, because I bet it will sort of help in that year, like when it comes to applying to like a year's placement. So this final point that I've got for you, this 5th point I think it is, I didn't actually find out until like last week. So when I think pretty much every university these days has a wellbeing centre, like a student wellbeing sort of thing, where, you know, you can I don't know, I'm pretty sure you'll already know what wellbeing's about, so I'll just assume that and move on. But yeah, another thing, well, the final thing that I didn't know is that someone else can actually refer you to wellbeing. I thought that you had to sort of reach out to them yourself, but I found this out last week, because I was sort of the week before that, I was sort of struggling and a little bit, and I called, it was one of my family members up, I think it was my mum actually. But yeah, I called my mum up out of nowhere, and I was like, and I told her how I felt, and then I think a few days later not a few days later, like it was like a couple of days later, I got an email saying, oh, your mum your mum's called, like, and she's really worried about you. Can you come for an appointment? And I'm like, okay then. Sure, I'll go for an appointment. And in a way, I think it's really good that other people can refer you, because otherwise I would have never sort of gone. I know plenty of people have told me, you know, you need to go, you need to get some form of help, and I was like, I was just too scared. Like, I didn't want to go at all. So, but then once the appointment had been set up, I sort of felt inclined to go. I didn't really want to miss an appointment and waste an hour of someone's time by not turning up. So yeah, that's really helped me quite a lot. And yeah, just another perk of coming to university. I think a lot of people can refer. I think anyone can refer you, like if you know someone, your flatmates, if they like are worried about you, if they're worried about you, then yeah, they can, you know, anyone I suppose can ring them up and be like, hey, I'm worried about this person. So that's, you know, that's a good thing in a way, I think. I can see these people in this lecture room, looking like they're having a lecture, but it's Sunday. I don't know, university could happen on Sundays. So that concludes today's video. I was thinking for next week's video clip, whatever, YouTube video, I would do a day in the life of a university student. So I'll go into uni one of the days, probably Thursday or Friday, because they're my busiest days. And, you know, just film bits of the day, enough to give you an impression of what life at university is like. So please leave a like on this video if you want to see that next week. I would love it if I could reach, like, I don't know, 5 likes. I know that sounds a bit sad, but yeah, if I could get 5 likes, I'll be really happy. And yeah, comment if you would like any other videos making. I know my university related videos, or like my results day videos or whatever, they've been a little bit more popular than the other ones, and I would like to sort of theme this channel on something. So yeah, if you would like any more sort of uni themed videos, or even anything to do with like school or college, I can help out with whatever as much as I can, as much as I can remember, especially if you're wanting to hear something about junior school. You know, I can't remember much of that, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you want to leave any suggestions in the comment section down below, then please feel free. Don't be scared, I don't bite. That doesn't make any sense because this is virtual, but hey. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in next Sunday's video. Bye.